And this time, let's actually build supply depots before we start.
Before I even start the game.
Normally I do too, but last time I was in a rush to get my units out, and I kind of screwed it up.
Yeah, this is the map.
You're starting where I was last time, so I'm lucky. I don't have to even bother with worrying about that left flank this time. Which means I can build my infantry. Get those supply depots first, Josh. Don't forget about it. Might as well grab that guy up there too, I bet. I bet I can get him. I'm betting the anti-tank base will probably be more handy than anything else. Since I'm going to try and defend the center. Hopefully it doesn't cut out this time. What do you think causes that? Alright. So. No, I understand that. I just was wondering if it was, like if there's a way to try and prevent it today, but...
Not really, but I've noticed almost every time we record something like that happens, but it usually only happens once, so we should be fine from here. If not, then at least we had a fun game, right?
Yep.
Sir, enemy is blitzing in this sector.
God, Pack 40s, Pack 36s really suck.
All units in sector.
My anti-tank guns are pretty good. These Type 1 47mm. And stick them right up here in the center. Should probably get a scout out there with them.
Sir, intelligence have identified an enemy base. We have been given a new ruse.
Have the infantry that are already on their way there meet up.
Research is complete. Sir, enemy is blitzing in this sector.
Oh my god, I forgot the Pack 40s triple in price.
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
So you...
Building deployment complete. Blitz capacity has been exhausted.
It's alright. We'll make plenty of stupid mistakes, but we'll live to fight another day just like last time.
Maybe.
I'm trying to get here, I'll show you what I'm thinking. So this center wooded position here, I'm sticking infantry and anti-tank guns in the hopes that I can avert, because that's what screwed me last time, except I was where you were at, and they were able to completely dominate the center. And it looks like you're lucky, because the Soviets aren't even trying to attack that little town last time. Here, I will help you by putting up...
You might want to set some anti-tank over here.
I'm going to set a pillbox up over there.
It seems like they're coming through from this crossroads area. Judging by the way they're moving. I'm going to set up more anti-tank stuff over here.
Enemy supply line discovered,
Man,
sir.
I've actually never had them attack from the north like this. Never once.
That's why I told you, if you do the regular, it's a lot crazier, it seems like.
All units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. This is
I don't know if my anti-tank guns are going to make it there on time. I hope they can make it. Get some...
Well, let's do this.
Let's keep them busy with some dummy units. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon.
They're stopping at that town there. I think I'll be able to make it. Get rushes on all things out here.
Well, they're going back. I think maybe they were probing. Some of them are going back.
I have no idea what that means.
Probing?
The probing? Yeah.
Report from Intel, enemy has completed new research.
Italy's gonna need some help, probably.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir.
Italy is an okay one to play as, but they're not good as an AI. They're usually...
Yeah, I trust the Italians to cover our left flank, Andrew, don't you?
I'm pretty sure the Germans are gonna be helping them.
Enemy supply line discovered, sir.
I'm just putting a few infantry along in this forest here,
They'll be ready soon.
just to try and kill anything that comes at me from the center there. Should probably put frickin' flamethrower guys are probably the best for that job, but They're gonna run right into my anti-tank position, I think. Is the scout there? Do I have a scout there? I do have the scout there. They may run into it. They might get in within range. I don't know.
And that's still a lot of tanks. They might be able to take you on.
Nah. I'm gonna put a few anti-tank guns up here, though. I know that now.
Enemy is deploying a new base. Engineers will take care of that. Receiving report. New enemy supply line.
I've not built a single solid position yet, except for that pillbox I put over on your area. I should probably fix that. I think I will fix that. I think I'll get an anti-air base up back here, and then I'll be able to put a solid anti-pillbox here, and then I can get that anti-tank position up in a few seconds.
Building deployment completed. Draw units in sector. You now have blitz capacity.
Man, they're cutting me off.
What are they doing? The Soviet, they're going for the Italians, aren't they?
It looks like they're trying to knock out. I told you they were going to need help. Look at the Italians, they have nothing.
I'm gonna get that anti-tank position up.
Alright,
I'm gonna start sending some infantry over to our Italian friends. Oh shit, they've already lost control of that town. Damn it.
Construction in progress. Building deployment completed.
troops to attack them from the south. Hopefully that distracts them.
I'm gonna send those troops to that town over there for now, because that's the only safe way to get them over there, I think. And then I can move them into the woods before you get across the river.
Oh yeah, they're all light tanks too. Maybe we'll.
I can't believe that Italian scout infantry's not been attacked or even moved yet. Just sitting there watching the tanks roll by.
They're like, God, I'm glad I'm not part of that.
I can't believe the tank. Oh nope, the tanks finally shot at them. They're finally running away. They're dead. They're dead. Yep, they're dead. That was like the Italians' only unit. Airplanes. I don't think we can save the left flank. We hit some already gotten onto the land. I'm gonna get my infantry and just leave them in that town to help the Germans. I don't think there's any saving them on that flank yet. They're moving so slowly, it's anyone's guess if and when they'll ever get there. I'm gonna build an airbase. I feel like I'll need that. And then I'll build that artillery base I had been wanting. Let's see, who are you again? Are you the Germans? Alright. Germans to my left and to my right.
Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
The Soviets are officially hitting the first Italian supply line.
Building deployment
Maybe we can send the Italians some dummy units to help them out.
Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
Dummy unit. I got infantry on the way, just look at them there. Whole line of them slowly moving through the left German flank now.
To all units in sector. Under no circumstances may you drop back.
Germans from the north.
Oh, they're gonna run right into my infantry. I guess I can have them get set up in that town real quick to help the Germans out. Get some blitz going on here.
To all units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Sir, move to position to deploy structure.
I don't think they're gonna make it, Andrew. If they knock the Germans to my left out, we're really screwed.
Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Building deployment completed. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed.
My infantry are not gonna make it on time. They're gonna cross that bridge. They're just sitting there right now. I might be able to make it. I'm gonna have my airplanes. Damn it, I don't have any fighter bombers ready yet.
Orders changed.
I do have more supplies now than I normally ever do, though.
Yes, sir.
I'm building a tank base. I feel like I'm gonna need it.
Blitz support in progress in the sector.
thinking about just bypassing the Panzer first and researching Tigers and just doing a lot more quality for those things.
Sir, building truck lost.
I am building a light flank defense in case the... Oh, the Germans drove them back with their own tanks. My infantry were able to get set up in the town. Are the Italians even doing anything? They're just flying planes in circles around. They don't have any units. They just got planes flying around in the air above the bases. They're not doing anything. Oh.
Sir, intelligence have identified an enemy base. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination. Open fire on designated target. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Report from intel, enemy has completed new research. Commander, you have your orders.
I like how I just have an entire army going to support the Germans on that left flank. Look at all those troops going that way.
Look at the Italians. Look at their planes.
They look like they're made out of wood. That's the...
They do. It's not a
They're just... Oh, okay. They've just given up. They're not doing a damn thing. Oh wait, they do have a tank destroyer up now. That reminds me, I am sending some tank destroyers your way, because you only have 2 anti-tank guns there, and they've got a crap load of tanks.
Oh, okay, good.
I've got about 5 tank destroyers rolling that way. You might need to get some anti-air up in that town or something, though.
Oh, I do. Oh, where I'm...
Yeah, they're coming right at you. Your tanks are engaging them. I'm getting my tank destroyers up there as soon as I can, but you're on your own for a few seconds. I got... Yeah, thank God I showed up just in time. Your guys are routing.
Depot is low on supplies. Enemy engaged. Supply depot nearly depleted. Squad commander, target unit at following coordinates. Supply depot levels are low. Supply depot nearly depleted.
Did you just completely forget to cover those woods, or...?
Supply depot nearly out.
I have anti-tank guns heading up there to...
I'm gonna stick 2 anti-tank guns there and then give you some of my infantry.
Report confirmed. Target destroyed. Yes, sir. Starting unit production. A new enemy supply line has been reported, sir. Supply depot levels are low. Sir, enemy has deployed a new base. Yes, sir. Deploy structure to location. Receiving report.
I don't think they've attacked my positions yet.
Levels are low. Enemy engaged. Recruitment has started, sir. Yes, sir. Research has been completed. Building deployment completed.
I'm sending some sharpshooters into those woods in that position nearby where you're at.
Sir, HQ has provided us...
Pull my tank destroyers back a little bit.
Sir, no longer holding to last man. Recruitment has started, sir. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles. Unit reports damage, sir. Reporting enemy losses. Yes, sir. Sir, enemy has deployed a new base. Unit reports heavy fire. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Spies now activated, sir. W's production in progress. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
So, what is your... Oh, you got some panzers there. I was afraid they were going to cross that bridge where you were at.
No, I've also...
Seems like they're going... They've got a lot of infantry. What do they have all the way over there? Yeah, all those little infantry guys. Right here. What the heck are all those?
From intel, enemy has completed new research.
See that?
Yeah, I see. Hold on. Spy.
Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way.
Anti-tank guns.
Spies now
A lot
activated,
of
sir.
small tanks.
Research has been
The
completed.
Germans are getting a little ballsy over there.
Building deployment completed.
But I have a pretty good defense, and I'm reducing some Tigers. Now I'm reducing Tigers.
Reporting. Enemy has deployed a new base.
And once I get some of those
Sir, the
down,
agent we sent to spy.
I like how the Italians are finally doing something.
A new route is at our disposal. Building deployment completed. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Building deployment completed. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile.
oh god, Josh, an armored recon.
Building deployment completed. Depot is low on supplies.
Oh, it's coming out. Here, I'll try to destroy it with my howitzer.
Commander, destroy target. Sir, the agent we sent.
Snipers should be able to engage all that, I think.
Commander, destroy
Armored
target.
recon?
Yeah. They got light armor, anti-armor capability.
Our spy has left the sector, sir. No more supplies in this one, sir. Building deployment completed.
See, they just took out those infantry. They're pretty good. Move quickly, gentlemen. They're being hit by air, though. That sucks. How are they able to see us? Oh, crap. They got the air con.
Maybe they have a spy recon.
Reporting. Supply depot out.
They're screwed unless you take that recon out, Andrew.
Supply
I know,
depot
that's what I'm
complete.
trying to do.
Enemy researchers have just completed a technological advance. Research has
I'm building a soft anti-air position over there.
Unit production in progress. Reporting. Supply depot out. Squad commander, move out. A new enemy supply line has been reported. Supply depot depleted. Reporting. Supply depot nearly out. Not even a drop of oil left in this depot.
The Italian Air Force is finally going on the offensive against one infantry unit.
A new route is at our disposal. Supply
Alright, I
depot
have 3
depleted.
King Tigers.
Oh, my snipers. They've all been wiped out almost.
I'm hitting that recon, I swear, but it's armored, so I think it's...
Unit reports heavy fire.
Yeah, those units are retreating. Oh,
Sir,
crap.
reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Sending the tank destroyers forward.
Blitz capacity.
I'm sending the tank destroyers forward. I can't risk losing all those soft positions.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Their intelligence have identified an enemy base. Receiving report. New unit ready for duty.
Alright, I'm gonna have 4 King
Recruitment has
Tigers.
started, sir. Report from intel. Enemy has completed new research.
I've got some anti-tank guns and double as anti-air on the way over there.
Receiving report. Enemy
They're really shitty anti-air, but they're really good anti-tank guns.
completed a research project. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. No more supplies in this one, sir. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
I really wish I had
Enemy supply.
They are gonna try and push through that second town, right where I'm building that anti-air position, I feel like.
Alright, one of my King Tigers is on. Alright, needs to
Building
be-
deployment
the
completed.
rest of them get to where they need to
They're
be.
finally attacking my center. They're hitting it with artillery. How do they know our position?
Unit production in progress.
We're screwed in the center.
Building deployment completed.
What the hell do they...
Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Receiving
How can they see those guys? Is there a scout nearby?
I'm looking, but they have noses too.
Well, they do, but I don't think they can... That center is gonna completely collapse.
building deployment completed.
I will not retreat the men out of there. They fight to the last.
Intelligence reports that the enemy has completed new research.
Here then. Unless the Germans decide to get
Sir,
up in there.
blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Supply
Move
depot
the destroyers that direction. Our anti-tank stuff's ready over there. That's artillery. They've got effing mobile artillery. We'll send those guys in.
Squad commander, go to your new position. Unit reports
That center position didn't completely collapse.
Here, I'm pushing them.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down.
Attention again. Hit my
Pull back, pull back.
That really sucks.
Enemy engaged. Reporting
My
enemy losses.
recon plane. That really sucks.
Anti-tank guns in this position.
Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed.
Oh, that stupid bomber. He's gonna fly right into an anti-air position.
Our spy has left the sector, sir.
Oh, he's turning around.
It's like he heard you.
Sir, reporting enemy
He's
unit
just-
destroyed. Reporting supply depot coverage are bare.
There's still one. He might be. He's just barely out of range. He's barely out of range on the one on the center. I think they're just flying to test if we have anti-air. Go ahead and we'll build another soft anti-air position up here.
Engagement in progress.
What is he doing?
Has started, sir.
The better question is, what are the Italians doing?
Our spy is on his way. Squad commander, go to your new position. They're retreating, sir. Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Unit reports.
I'm getting more sharpshooters into those woods now, finally. Are those your tanks engaging them? That's a huge battle.
Receiving report. A new enemy base has been discovered. Receiving
Also,
report. Our unit has been
shit, there's
destroyed.
lots of tank destroyers. Never mind.
You
Retreat.
have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
I'm gonna move my anti-tank guns forward.
Deployment
Can you hit
completed.
fanaticism
Blitz
on
support
my
in
troops?
progress in the sector.
I have no ruses.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. A new enemy supply line has been reported, sir. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon.
I'm sending my tank reserves forward to hit that center anti-tank base of theirs.
Sustained fire.
I'm trying to buff up that center position again.
The sector, sir. Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Oh, sharpshooters.
I thought I could take him out.
Building
I thought those
deployment
were.
completed.
They're gonna run right into those snipers, I think.
I thought those were those assault guns.
Building deployment completed. Recruitment has started, sir. Unit reports damage.
I'm gonna build a forward pillbox position over there.
Activating, sir. Building deployment completed. Enemy engaged. The enemy just finished new military research, sir. Enemy researchers have just completed a technological advance.
Here we go.
Head to the new position, man. Supply depot levels are low.
Alright,
See how well Josh's defense can hold here for you, Andrew.
I'm pushing back up. Make sure you're set. Not really routing anymore, so we should be good.
Our spy has left the sector, sir. This is HQ. New unit production requested. Unit reports damage, sir. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Sir, orders to fight until death have been canceled. Head to the new position, man. A new route is at our disposal. Unit reports heavy fire.
I have a huge tank army slowly moving in their direction. I don't know why it took the most retarded path on Earth to get there, but it did.
It looks like.
Oh, here comes that bomber again. Will he fall for it? Nope, he's been shot. He's turning around.
Josh, we need really need to push. This is massing too quick.
No more supplies in this one, sir.
What's amassing too quick?
All of these
Unit reports
troops
damage, sir.
towards us.
I'll get some sharpshooters into those forward woods there. Pull them back. Pull those artillery
Unit under fire.
forward there.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Receiving report. A new enemy base has been discovered. Unit reports heavy fire. Building deployment complete. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Unit reports heavy fire.
The hell is that?
Report indicates heavy losses, sir. This is HQ. New unit production requested. Unit is giving up its position. Unit reports heavy fire.
Oh, they're trying to push. They took out my pillbox.
They're hitting me from the south. I've got issues, Josh.
I'm sending an anti-tank position your way.
We can't afford that, sir. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Unit has been routed. We have been given a new route. Unit opening fire on the enemy.
This does not look good for me.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Sir, our unit has been...
Do you have rockets up?
Yeah,
Wunderwaffe?
I do.
Receiving report. Enemy has completed a research project. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
The Germans are doing real well, despite the fact the Italians are still doing nothing.
Unit production in progress. Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, reporting losses. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Unit under fire. Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed. All units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Open fire on enemy target.
Have you held them off at the rear?
No, I'm struggling.
Looks like you're doing okay.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Here, I'll give you some fanaticism.
We're lacking resources for that, sir.
It's my only ruse I had,
One of our
so...
units is down. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. We have been given a new ruse. Unit under fire. Sir, reporting losses. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Enemy engaged. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Squad commander, go to your new position. Sir, orders to fight until death have been cancelled. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
Okay, I'm gonna start pushing. Hit them in their soft underbelly over here.
You're gonna attack them from that place where they just attacked you?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can. I don't know. Maybe I should.
I think they're finally beginning to engage me.
Unit under fire. Unit reports engagement in progress. They're retreating, sir. Building deployment completed. Receiving report. Enemy has completed a research project. Intelligence reports that the enemy has completed new research. Building deployment completed. Research is
They're hitting both my positions.
Yes, sir. Starting
They're sending their planes in, but my anti-air net's got us pretty well covered, I think. Get more of these heavy anti-tank and anti-air guns up here. And just stretch them across the center. This one is challenging.
Yeah, this was a little more stressful.
Spies now activated, sir.
Banked for, honestly.
Building deployment completed.
Prototype made.
I don't even have an airbase up yet. I'm gonna build one real quick. Actually, I do have an airbase up. What's wrong with me?
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
I've had an airbase this whole time and I haven't built a single airplane.
Aerial stuff is always the last thing I have to take into consideration. Shoot out some mouse.
Units under fire.
Take a look at my center. I've got this thing locked down pretty well.
Receiving report.
Yeah, they look like they're
Unit
getting
engaging
tired.
hostile. Unit reports damage,
It's
sir.
definitely
Research has
different
been
than the
completed.
one nearest me and the
Unit is
horde
out of ammo. Heading back to base.
faction that's getting us.
I'm gonna try and beef up your anti-air defenses by putting a few more sturdy anti-air base positions in there.
I don't know if I need more.
They just took the one I had out over there.
Oh, okay.
Unit reports enemy neutralized.
Definitely say I need
Under fire.
They're taking out my frickin'. They're taking out my Type 88 shit I've got helping me over there too. That front is looking bad.
Unit opening fire on the enemy. Move to destination.
those howitzers must have something good against, like, they must be good against armor, or at least somewhat better, you know what I mean?
Recruitment has started, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna send a scout plane over there, if you've got the anti-air covered.
Contact with hostiles.
Yeah, I think you're... If you send a scout plane right over us, I do have...
Unit reports damage, sir.
Alright.
This is definitely my specialty. Defense first, and then an assault when they've been
All
tired.
units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Move unit into position.
Yeah, we'll see how that works when we do a versus match one day.
Has been destroyed. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
I'm sending some more of my special anti-air and anti-tank guns to you, because they did really good over there for a long time. I'm also going to start sending you some traditional artillery.
Reports confirmed. Target destroyed.
What?
Have some serious
Sir,
anti-air.
our unit has been wiped out. Unit reports damage, sir. All
I
units in
saved
sector.
one of
You now have blitz capacity. Unit is breaking up, sir.
Oh, it's like...
Do you have anti...
What?
I say, do you have anti-air guns of your own to cover over there?
Unit down, sir.
Alright. That's what screwed me last time. The lack of anti-air cover allowed their Air Force to decimate my army over the course of like 30 minutes and took me out finally.
Unit reports damage,
I
sir.
have a prototype base. It's not good. I don't know if hitting it from the southern
A
side
new enemy
is
supply line has been reported, sir. Unit under
other
fire.
side and like go through the hardware. Is that of course it looks like it's got a lot of crap on it.
Building deployment completed.
You will be amused to discover the Italians are still alive. That left flank!
They must be doing something right.
Oh, I think that's because most of the Russian offense is coming towards us. Because if you look over there, the entire Russian army is just completely ignoring them.
Building deployment completed. Enemy supply
Your King Tigers look like they've got that one front pretty well handled.
reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Receiving report. A new enemy base has been discovered. Research is complete. Building deployment completed.
I'm gonna send my light tanks to help you out on that one
No,
flank.
don't. That's suicide. Just leave them.
Production in progress. You have your target. Destroy it. Over.
Look at all the destroyed tanks and artillery shells. It's like a complete hell zone.
New ruse is now available.
I'm gonna build a fighter bomber. They have armored recon. It needs to be taken out.
Technological advantage.
It's coming towards me.
Our spy has left.
Send the tanks after it. Nope, send the tank destroyers after it. Better yet.
Commander, move out. To all units in sector. You now capacity. The enemy just finished new military research, sir. This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Wir heizen Ihnen ordentlich ein. Und die Hölle sein da draußen. Feuer! Nachlassen! Feindliches Fahrzeug zerstört! Gebt ordentlich Feuer auf diese Position.
I'm gonna set radio silence. I have a plan.
Sir, all units in the sector are now under radio silence. Yes, sir. Our spy is on his way. Yes, sir. Starting fake units production.
They have anti-tank guns in the woods. I didn't realize that. Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Holy crap.
My plan is not gonna work. They're wiping out my anti-tank destroyers. Retreat, retreat, retreat.
Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Engineers will take care of it.
That was bad.
Weiter so, nicht nachlassen!
A new ruse is at our disposal.
That's enemy artillery. We're going in for it.
Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector.
There's a huge fight between my tanks and their artillery right now.
Yeah, I know, I see that. I'm seeing my tanks.
HQ to all squad leaders. Fleeing soldiers will be considered deserters. Yes, sir. Unit to destination.
My tank destroyers will do a better job, I think.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Blitz capacity has been exhausted. Search spies now activated, sir.
Sending fighter bombers to support them.
Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile.
Mit allem Feuer, was wir haben! Feuer einstellen! Flugplan der Lage.
This is a crazy battle.
This
Production
is
in
really
progress.
epic. I'm legit concerned
Alert.
about this.
Unit has been ambushed. Building
Well, at least they're weakening in the center, it looks like. At some point, they're gonna run out of supplies.
position, Commander.
Which reminds me, I need to start building administrative buildings.
No, that's I've actually built
Orders
one.
changed, sir.
I built two.
No longer holding to last
I'm-
man.
I'm doing my first one here now.
Those things are amazing. I've never realized until someone like pointed it out.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
I'm taking out their anti-tank base in the center. My plan is finally gonna work. They have an anti-tank gun in the forest.
I know.
I can see it. Oh, no, you should have stood. Nope, I can still see it. My planes can take it out.
Now activated, sir. Commander, destroy target.
Pull back.
Oh, there it is.
Uh,
The anti-tank gun.
The Germans from the left are attacking it too.
Open fire on designated target. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles. Building deployment complete. Supply depot levels are low.
Mouse are
This
more
is HQ.
expensive to
New unit
produce
production requested.
than research. I don't think I've ever seen
Which one is?
mouse. The
Plane
super
reports
heavy
heading back to base
type
for
base.
replenishment.
Alright.
That's really weird.
You know, in real life, that wasn't actually a tank. That was just a self-propelled tank destroyer.
Really.
They're coming for my center. They have light anti-air over there, it looks like. I am going to get some medium tanks up for the center. We might try and attack over there.
Enemy researchers have just completed a technological advance. Reporting enemy losses. Recruitment has started, sir. Squad commander, open fire on target. Unit reports damage, sir.
The Italians are
Technological advance.
just kind of doing their own thing over here. I don't really know what they're doing. It looks like they're preparing to attack that Soviet flank.
Which looks like a really easy one for them to take.
Unit
Honestly.
reports heavy fire.
I think they can do it.
Get the spy ruse up here.
Receiving report. Unit
Sending fighter bombers. They have ISUs up here. Get over there quickly.
to all units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Squad commander, go to your new position. Receiving report. Radio silence is off.
I can't believe those troops in those center woods up there have held out this long. Like my anti-tank guns and infantry.
Enemy is deployed.
They'll be within range. They're within range.
Receiving report. Our unit has been
My
destroyed.
southern front.
Unit reports damage, sir. Report indicates heavy losses.
You mean your flank?
Yeah, my southern flank. It's not looking good. They're way behind us in the score, though. I noticed that.
They are.
Yeah, more total.
Unit reports damage, sir.
They're sending an advanced heavy tank at my center. They're going to be hit with heavy anti-tank guns. One more shot and he's out. 2 more shots. 3 more.
Now active.
4 more. There he is.
Left the sector, sir. Reporting.
Send a Kurogane up here to help them guys out.
Unit under fire. We don't have enough supplies. Recruitment has started, sir.
I'm going to get some flamethrower combat engineers ready. They might be able to really help on your flank.
A new ruse is at our disposal. Unit reports contact with hostiles.
I like how the woods have completely burned down in that area where all your anti-air guns are.
Receiving report. Unit engaging hostiles.
They're starting to get weaker if you notice. They're running out of units.
Unit under fire. Reporting enemy losses. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
I'm going to build some heavy bombers. I'm going to try and take that thing out in the center that way. In fact, I have a crazy idea. We'll see how crazy it is. Get those guys trained.
HQ to all squad leaders. Fleeing soldiers will be considered deserters. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Unit production in progress.
I think this is almost over.
Have your orders.
Yeah, I think we're almost to the point where we push them. Josh, if you start moving some of your troops
Unit
up, I
reports
bet they'll
heavy
start
fire.
retreating. And then they'll go into...
What troops do I have that can be moved up, though?
You have tanks, like all sorts
Unit
of...
under fire.
Where are they at? I only have some tank destroyers. I don't know where all my armor's at anymore. Get those guys over here.
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse.
Yeah. I've got something being built up. I have a plan. It'll depend how quick I can do this. I'm going to send my infantry up to help the Italians.
No longer holding to last man.
On that left flank, I might be able to take that out with nothing but infantry.
Damage, sir. Unit reports damage, sir. Unit reports enemy neutralized.
Send your tire tank tower. If you fling it back, you might be able to take that enemy out on your flank real quick.
I know, I need to hit. There's a really
Unit
heavy
under fire.
artillery over here that's...
Do they have anti-air over there?
They do. Like, really bad. Don't send anything over there. It'll be massive.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
I'm holding them out. If anything, I'm distracting them from going into the center area.
Unit reports heavy fire. Receiving report. A new enemy base has been
Alright, I'm gonna
discovered.
send them with you then.
What are you doing?
I'm sending them down there where you just
Reporting.
put those
Unit
troops.
under sustained fire.
This is my crazy attack plan to see if it even works. That's why I asked if there's anti-air. Because I think these guys, if you get like... Some of them will surely die.
Yes, sir.
But if you get a bunch over there, some will be able to get out of the planes and out of the way of the anti-air, and then it looks like they have nothing. we'll be able to capture the bases and get them to destroy their own investment. They don't have supplies to replace that crap.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, I'm going to use a blitz right when it gets over there so the planes speed up.
One of our units is down. Sir, reporting losses.
They've got it. I just gotta get down fast.
Unit under fire. All units in sector. You now have lift capacity.
Alright, gentlemen, here we go.
Heavy losses, sir.
Looks like the Italians are finally attacking just as the entire Russian army gets over there. What the- First plane is down.
Building deployment completed.
Second plane is down. Third plane is down.
Unit reports engagement in progress.
Fourth plane down. I don't think any of these guys are going to make it.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Have what's left of them divert course, I guess.
Sir, radio silence is no longer needed, sir. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. All units in sector. Under no circumstances may you drop back. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Will any of them manage to get out of the plane on time? That's the real question. Oh, that one might just make it. He might just make it. He made it. He made it. One of them made it. He's dead. Two of them made it. They're down.
Josh, that was gonna happen.
Well, it was worth a shot, wasn't it?
Yes.
Unit reports damage, sir.
I mean, if you don't have any, if you don't care,
I hear-
that's fine, sure.
Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. 48 heavy losses, sir.
Oh yeah.
Our unit has been destroyed. Sir, reporting losses. Psychological
See, Andrew, if I wouldn't have encouraged you to send your men in on a suicide mission, you'd have never done it.
heavy losses, sir. Sir, orders to fight until death has been canceled. HQ to all squad leaders. Fleeing soldiers will be considered deserters. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
See if my infantry are in position to help the Italians out yet.
Receiving report. Friendly structure.
Well, they're almost in position to get into a firefight with the frickin' Russians, so I guess that's good.
Unit reports damage, sir. Move to the
We've got over 11,000 for score now. It's gotta be a new record.
reporting.
They-
Unit under sustained fire.
Whoa, my prototype is
There's gonna be a huge infantry battle over here between me and the Russians on the Italian front. Oh, there is. It's breaking out.
Engineers will take care of that. Unit under fire. They're retreating, sir. Sir, orders to fight until death have been canceled. We don't have enough supplies. Recruitment has started, sir.
We've taken the town. Out of the 5 units we sent in, only 2 are still alive. 3 are still alive, but we've taken the town.
Unit reports heavy fire. Receiving report. Unit engaging
That's
hostiles.
crazy.
A new ruse is at our disposal. Research has been completed. Building deployment completed.
Me and the Germans are gonna pincer or me and the Italians are pincering them over here.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Are you still there, Andrew?
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Just really constant.
What are you doing with their base over here?
Production.
I'm gonna
Sir,
capture all
blitzing
of
is no longer possible in this sector. Sir,
I better start sending in some aerial born troops then, I guess.
yes, sir.
I'm gonna start sending them over here to set up another defense against the heart. And then, yeah, I have a plan.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
They're sending everything at my center now. All their airplanes.
Unit reports heavy
Oh no, they're sending it at German? I don't know what's happening. They're trying to take out my tanks.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Me and the Italians have successfully pincered them, and now the Italians are getting encircled.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Sie so schnell wie möglich neue Position ein. Alles verstaut. Wir sehen ab.
Their planes will get massacred over here.
Provided us with a new route. Unit reports heavy fire.
Sicher das Gebäude. Oh, dieses Mal lieber nicht.
Oh god.
Enemy engaged.
Andrew, your center is vulnerable.
Our units are under fire.
I'm sending some more guns over there. Hopefully my sharpshooters and your Pack 40s can hold off until they get there. I've got some artillery covering you. And I've got my airborne are dropping in to capture that base.
I think we're gonna be okay, honestly.
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
They're not able to stop me. We're gonna capture that prototype base. Capture that base.
Enemy just finished new military
We've
research.
captured the one.
Building in progress, sir. Squad commander, go to your new position.
Sie sitzen in der Falle. Erledigen wir sie.
My airborne infantry offensive was crazy enough to work. I'm gonna pull these guys back.
Do you want to send those anti-tank guns by Lamterville Frey, the ones on that front I almost lost? Put them up here.
I need to know where you want them. Where are we at looking here first?
Here, I just set up a flare.
You want me to put what over there?
The type 1s, the 5 type 1s you have in that very southern flank that I just pushed out of.
Very southern. Oh, these down here? Yep.
Yeah.
The anti-tank
Building
guns.
deployment completed.
Moving them up.
Sir, HQ has provided us with a new route.
I've got some infantry over there too. I'm gonna send them up into that town. Don't take out that headquarters. I want it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you wanted it.
They just surrendered. You captured it, so we're still good.
Sorry.
I didn't want it. I just wanted to. Oh my God.
Receiving report. Enemy hostile.
I'm capturing their bases on the center. They're losing everything. My crazy aerial offensive actually worked. I like how when you have paratroopers, they have trucks and everything that just get dropped on the ground with them, apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick, get into the truck and get into the woods.
Capacity has been exhausted, sir.
Let's see if my crazy aerial offensive tactic works over here. We will drop no less than 20 aerial units on top of this entire base of theirs. I don't think they have any anti-air over there. This might just be crazy enough to work.
Unit production in progress. Report from Intel. We found a new enemy base. Unit reports heavy fire. Unit in position.
I think this might just be the funnest match we've ever had.
Gosh, why are you sending? Are those all airborne?
Yes. I think this might be crazy enough to work.
I think it's just crazy. There's a lot of planes.
Sir, a new route is available.
Nah. Once we got the...
Whatever.
We can't afford that, sir.
It's just
This is HQ. New unit production request. Building deployment completed.
Look at that. You know what the crazy thing is? They might actually survive if they would fly in the damn pyramid formation, but no, they get into a straight line where it goes down one after the other. and they try and do it. Oh shit, they have anti-air right in the middle of the field. Didn't see that coming. Hadn't sent my...
Reporting. Supply depot's cupboards are bare.
How long can they last, man?
Progress in the sector, sir. To all units in sector. You now have blitz capacity.
Some of them will make it. In fact, I think some of them will make it, it looks like. Those anti-air units are actually fleeing for some reason.
Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Report from intel. We found a new enemy base. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Bereit für Granatensalve.
Oh my god. We're nearing the end of the train and not a single one has made it there.
Just human lives.
We got more money. Funnily enough, my infantry in this town over here are fighting to the death and seemingly winning.
HQ to all squad leaders. Fleeing soldiers will be considered deserters. Commander,
Against tanks.
Bereit für Granatensalve.
receiving report. A new enemy base has been discovered.
If it weren't for me, the Italian flank would have collapsed, and they're just dead. They just died.
Italians?
No, mine. My troops that were supporting the Italians.
I'll give you this. You did get them out of the way, I guess.
Move unit into position.
What, the...
The center troops, the Hard, the Russian
Yeah?
Hard. You did get him, you know.
Building deployment completed.
Send these guys... Oh, my infantry might actually make it over here to capture this experimental base. They're going down. Will they get to the ground before enemy... They might be able to.
Sir,
The third one is deploying.
last man.
They're gonna make it onto the ground. We'll be able to capture these buildings.
We've almost emptied that depot.
Come
sir.
on.
Rookies are training.
Capture it.
They'll be ready soon.
We've captured the building. I captured that building. We've captured that building.
This capacity has been exhausted, sir. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
They're all dying once they hit the ground, but you know they're just able to get down.
New routes is now available.
I'm gonna build an experimental base. I apparently already... Oh, that's right, I forget I have that one. I'm gonna build one for myself. One that I control. That I don't have to worry about getting blown up. Send these tanks over here. Look at the Italians and the Germans over here.
New research. All units in sector.
They've completely almost finished them. I wonder if my crazy infantry plan will work over here.
Yeah, maybe support them.
I'm gonna send 20 airplanes over here,
Completed.
full of men. That might work. In the meantime, we're gonna send all my tanks up into the center to engage those guys.
Our units are under fire.
I like how they just recapture their bases after I take them.
Recruitment has started, sir.
No, in second thought, I'm gonna have my tanks hold back. They have way too many planes up there. That'll be suicide. I've lost a building somewhere, but I have so many, I have no clue which building they're talking about.
Unit production in progress.
What's your plan, Andrew?
I am amassing some planes, and then I'm going to send my troops across the river and have my planes cover them from the...
To take out regular hard?
Yeah, if we take out regular hard, then this game is... I mean, it's pretty much ours as is, but...
My planes, look at all those planes going, Andrew.
Sir,
It'll work this time.
provided us with a new route.
But look, there's no anti-air along the way. The Germans have all those planes covering me. Unless the Italians screw this up somehow. Yeah, they have no anti-air guns over there. This one might...
W's production
Oh
in
no, what are
progress.
those? Get the spy ruse up.
Spies now activated, sir. Yes, sir. Fake units
They do have anti-aircraft guns. They're just spawning them all over the place.
You're fine. Your structures
I wonder if they just see the airplanes coming and are like, hey, you think we ought to do something about that, George? I don't
All
know.
units in sector. You now have blitz capacity.
The first plane is making it. It's making it. The second plane...
Possible in this sector.
No, the first one's just now been shot down. If they just wouldn't fly in that damn formation.
tree, yeah,
I'm gonna just build a bunch of bombers. Screw this. We'll just bomb them into oblivion. I have the money for it.
We are short of supplies. Rookies are training, they'll be ready soon.
The German Air Force goes in the one direction I don't need them to go in.
Our spy has left the sector, sir.
I don't think a single one of those planes are gonna make it.
Sir, intelligence have identified an enemy base.
The Italians are turning around to support me, and so is the German Air Force. No, that's their Air Force taking out the Italians.
I really wish the Germans would go up there and
New
do a
route
big
is
ass
now available.
fight.
Not even a drop of oil left in the
Really help
depot.
me out here.
The third train has been almost entirely wiped out now. Can you imagine being in the airborne brigade in General Johnson's army? How terrifying that would have to be. It's like, we have a casualty rate. We have a casualty rate of 100%.
That's exactly what would happen.
Look at the ground over here. It's just nothing but like a giant pile of blown up airplanes. It's on fire. There's so many of them.
Ordering unit to destination.
That's okay.
Receiving report.
I'll have
Units are under fire.
a crap load of bombers. I need to build another airfield if I'm going to pull this off.
Capacity has been exhausted, sir. Unit has aborted mission, sir. Unit reports damage, sir. Unit reports enemy neutralized. Unit is breaking up, sir. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. This is HQ. New unit production requested.
I'm just going to build 1,000,000 bombers and go ham on it. They're putting up... We pushed them back where we've got like a solid line in the middle now, it looks like. But they're still holding out.
Reporting.
Alright, here we go, Josh.
Base.
What are we doing?
I'm sending a pillar of troops.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Building
I am building a second airfield, and then I'm going to build more bombers.
unit to destination. Building deployment completed. Unit reports damage, sir.
We've got 8 bombers in production. So far, I've got a grand total of 6 on hand. 7 on hand.
Destroyed. Building deployment completed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Let's keep them busy with some dummy units. Sir?
The Italian Air Force is just getting massacred over there too now.
Enemy neutralized. This is HQ. New unit production requested. Move unit into position.
Look at all these infantry that are going to get wiped out by my sharpshooters.
Unit production complete.
They might not be within range, actually.
Sir. Unit has aborted mission.
We'll take them out. Come out of the woods, buddies. Before they get to that anti-tank gun, pull back.
Units are under fire. Sir, reporting losses. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector.
We're crossing the bridge into Tutum.
Yes, sir. Ordering unit to
Yes.
destination.
Good to know if there was troops in that.
Armored recon is just for a reason. Where do they have the least anti-air guns? That's what I'd like to know.
We've been given a new ruse.
I'll have 15 bombers ready, and I don't want to send them until I know they're gonna work.
No longer operational.
It's not like the infantry, I can't just blow through them.
Spies now activated, sir.
They've got anti-air over all their bases, it looks like.
Move to destination.
We've been at it for 65 minutes, we still haven't beat them.
This is ridiculous.
You have the coordinates. Proceed to position.
Watch this, Andrew.
Starting fake units production.
All those tanks over there on the left?
Completed new research.
15 bombers coming right for them.
Where?
Over here, see, look where the Germans are with all those fighters. Here, I'll put the thing. See that group of tanks right there? On the ground? Where I've got the flare?
New enemy base.
There's 15 bombers heading straight for them. Look at my air bases.
I see it. It's funny.
Building deployment complete. Field defenses are down, sir.
Let's see if General Johnson's Air Force gets massacred for the 4th time.
No longer active in the sector.
We've changed strategy in that we're now using bombers instead of aircraft. Infantry.
Yes, sir. Ordering
Now by the time we get there, all the tanks will be dead. I better
blitz support in progress.
reroute them all towards this pillar of infantry.
Building deployment completed.
Oh god.
Are those your Kubelwagens?
Given a new ruse.
That's okay. I'm getting this recorded, by the way.
Anvisier. Auf mein Kommando. Feuer.
The rest of them are going to take out those damn anti-air. Speed, my friends.
Senator, you now have blitz capacity. We've almost emptied that depot, sir.
You didn't take out a single one. That is bullshit.
Unit opening
Holy
fire
shit.
on the enemy.
Okay, you got one.
Oh, there goes. There goes one of them. Oh, I still have 2 bombers left. Go after them. Here it goes.
Unit reports enemy neutralized.
Yeah, you got it.
Japanese Air Force wins again. We have 15,000 kills now total. And they only have 8,035. I know, but I like thinking of it as lives instead. I see your pillar of infantry's working out, though.
Yeah, it's there.
Maybe now's the time to send my bombers over there. Hang on. No, keep your attack on. I just mean I wonder if my guys will refuel on time.
Target destroyed. Receiving
Don't do that.
Our
Just get a
units
bunch
are
of
under fire.
why not, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's do...
Receiving report. A new enemy base has been discovered. Unit reports damage, sir.
This'll do it, Andrew.
Started, sir.
This will do it. I'm gonna send 54 airborne... 54 airborne divisions across the center over here. Look at all that.
Oh my god, my troops. Right in the middle.
Enemy engaged.
I don't think they have... And I'm gonna send the bombers, too. I'm gonna send the bombers ahead of time this time to attack all those units on the ground over there.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
And I'm gonna send all these tanks. I'm just gonna throw everything at them. To hell with it. I wanna get them out.
Support in progress in the sector, sir. Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, reporting losses.
Tanks get wiped out by their own bombers. That'd be hilarious.
Yes, sir.
Look at all the planes, Andrew.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. HQ to all squad leaders. Fleeing soldiers will be considered deserters. Enemy engaged. Sir, our
You're sending infantry, all the airborne infantry over there?
fire.
So much airborne over
Unit
here.
reports heavy fire.
I like how I'm our only home defense right now. All your troops are over there.
Unit opening fire on the enemy.
There's one anti-air gun there.
Under fire. Unit is
I'm
out.
gonna send 2 bombers to take him out. You 2, get him. Get him now.
Building deployment.
They're diverting course.
Reinforcements are
Take him out, take him out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Unit under sustained fire.
He's gone.
Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Unit is out of
Oh my god, the actual anti-aircraft planes have made it through. The bombers are absorbing the anti-air fire and disabling some of them.
Reports heavy fire.
This one might actually work. Get the blitz up, get the blitz up.
In sector. You now have blitz capacity.
Oh my god, they might make it.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, our
Holy sh!
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Some of them have made it onto the ground.
No longer operational.
Some of them have made it onto the ground.
They're like crying. They're like, oh god, thank you. At least we made it this far.
Has been wiped out.
We're
I'm gonna have to capture all the buildings we can.
No more supplies in this one, sir.
It's like they're retarded, they don't know what to do. We've captured 2 of the buildings over here.
Move to destination. Full speed.
I'm sending my bombers in. Take out the anti-air guns that are left over here.
Building deployment completed.
I've captured another one of their air bases.
Squad commander, move out.
If we could have, like, fanaticism over here.
Commander, you have your order.
Over here, where all my infantry are landing. Under heavy fire.
Psychological warfare underway in the sector, sir. To all units in sector. Under no circumstances may you drop
Oh my
back.
god. Josh.
They're capturing the buildings, though. Look at that.
Oh my god.
New ruse is now.
Can you imagine being one of the units in this?
Squad commander, go to your new position. Supply depot level.
Fanaticism, don't surrender.
You have
We've captured another one.
proceed to position.
Ganze Bereitstellung.
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Verstanden. Rechten Koordinaten auf.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, intelligence have identified an enemy base.
Oh my god, there's still infantry planes making it over here.
Enemy losses. Heavy losses, sir.
Some of them have been like half shot to shit, but they're making it. I like how the Soviets are bombing their own buildings over here now. That's
Units are under fire.
it's complete chaos.
This is HQ. New unit production request.
Oh my goodness.
Resources for that, sir.
I like how their tanks, they're finally getting over here.
Go to your new position. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
There's so many infantry landing.
Oh man, that one tank.
Panzerjäger.
Look at all the freaking. Oh my goodness.
Training, they'll be ready soon.
I don't even know what happened to my army of tanks. They're still alive. They're over here.
Alright, Josh, take the rest of that so I can send troops to go to other areas.
I like how some of my bombers just landed at the captured airfield over here. They're like, we're not risking flying back home.
Sir, a new ruse is available. Sir, orders to fight until death have been cancelled.
Schwerer Panzer, schweres Kaliber.
To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity.
I'm gonna try to repeat the same thing over on this other flank. I'm gonna get.
To all units in sector.
I've got 600 supplies, so I'm just gonna spam however many I can
Progress in the sector.
and see if it works.
Under fire. Sir, enemy has deployed a new base.
69, 73. Dropping right on top of their base.
Move to the indicated position, Commander. Unit reports damage.
And look at the planes, they're launching from over there. Most of them are gonna make it this time. Look at that.
Oh god.
This is how the battle ends. They've got over 10,000 kills now, though. Look,
Yes, sir. Ordering unit.
there's no way they could take all those out. Look at that.
Unit
There's just too many.
Der Wiederbefeuerung.
Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed.
Over here too.
I'm gonna send my tanks right in on that position.
Reporting. Unit under sustained
Attack that
fire.
position, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Building deployment completed.
The they're making.
Getting in there. They're like, oh yeah, finally.
Sir, a new ruse is available. Reporting.
They're making it onto the ground and dying almost immediately.
Yes, sir. Ordering. Unit reports damage, sir.
My tanks are arriving through the woods to take them on.
Unit is giving up its position.
20,000 points. 20,000 kills.
In this sector.
We send the bombers in.
Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Unit has been routed.
Oh my goodness.
Blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Blitzing capacity has been exhausted. Reporting enemy unit
The infantry have made it onto the ground.
Blitz support in progress in this sector.
A whole bunch of them have made it onto the ground.
Unit production in progress. Unit has been routed.
They're starting to capture the enemy facilities.
Unit clean. Unit reports enemy
The Italian tanks are covering them at this point. I'm not concerned anymore.
production in progress.
My crazy strategy has worked, Mr. Mitchell.
I see that.
Munition und Treibstoff an Bord. Reden von 3 einsatzbereit.
I like how my own bombers are bombing the positions my men have been ordered to capture.
Unit is giving up its position.
I think that's all of them. They all surrendered?
There's still some bases in the middle. Ah, what the hell? Let's just I knew what's gonna happen. Oh!
That was the... Okay. Alright, we have to look at the overview. You got 9,000 kills, I had 5,000. Total 22,000. Losses. You had the most. No, you had the least.
Most
19,000.
Wow.
I had the fourth.
Oh my god, look at the Germans. They
I had
lost-
little to no supplies.
They barely
That's-
killed more than they lost. The
That other German army?
Italians- Yeah, the Italians did better.
That was insane. I love that match. You recorded all that, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a couple gigs like that.
That's gonna be our longest one yet, but that's worth it. Alright, is it alright if I press the quit button?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that was. I'm glad the internet didn't cut out on that one. That was amazing.
That would have really sucked.
That was hilarious at the end. I can't believe the just spamming the airborne infantry worked.
I'm surprised that worked as well as it did.
General Johnson's lack of concern for human life finally paid off. That's. Do you imagine? That's probably what happens. They're like, is it raining over our position right now? No, that's just the Japanese troops pissing themselves as they're dropping. Oh my god, that was great.